Hi everyone, my name is Alicia Gibson and I am a book promoter. It's a new area for me, but I'm excited about some of the books that I've been introduced to, and I'm just want to share them with you, hence the YouTube clip. Another area I've never done before. So, okay, the books. The books are three different authors, and I'm going to share four books by these authors. And what I really like about these books is that they're very inspiring, impacted my life, caused me to really grasp some information that I hadn't had before, and now that I have it, I can not only give it to other people, but I have such a huge excitement about knowing this information. So, the first one that I want to share with you today, this one's called One Heartbeat Away by Mark Cahill, Your Journey into Eternity. And he has 700,000 of them in print. Actually, it's probably more now because this is 2013. This came out, this was printed in 2013. So he's constantly helping get his books out there by either giving them away or selling them. You can get them on Amazon, so you can contact his actual site to get his book. Just a little bit more about the book itself. The reason this book is even in existence and why it's such a wealth of information to me, it's because a lot of you probably know being that we teach evolution and primarily most of the public schools within the Americas, and with that evolution in coming from Charles Darwin, the theory of the Big Bang, and with the Big Bang we all came from nothing or something dead, and then over time we just developed into different types of life forms, taking full forms or shapes, or actually I think the different studies try and address the transitional forms. At least that's what Charles Darwin had mentioned in his studies, that you should see the transitional forms. So Panscom, the Big Bang, whatever we may have come from, this book really just shares a wealth of information on the scientific side. So you're going to get the molecular biologist, the marine biologist, the biochemist, as well as the physicist, the evolutionist, the paleontologist. Just getting again a wealth of information, of researched information, to help you make an informed decision on what you are deciding. And that informed decision is valuable because you're not only just deciding for yourself, but you're deciding for your family, and you're deciding for your friends and your community. You're literally helping other people to either decide what's true or not. And that decision is very valuable. It's important that we know truth. And truth, you can only get truth by the facts. Some people just want to hear information and they're okay, but really you need facts, you need history to analyze what you think of as the truth, because it makes a difference in how you view this life, what your goals are. So again, One Heartbeat Away, Your Journey into Eternity by Mark Cahill. I am going to read some of the forwards by this particular author. So with that, I'll share those with you right now. Oops, I dropped the book. Okay, I'm going to read 6 of these different forwards. First one's by Robert. Robert says, I have severe dyslexia, which makes reading a real drag. But when I picked up this book, it was not only understandable, but powerful and fun to consume. That was Robert. Todd, One Heartbeat Away, I have read cover to cover in the last 7 hours. Wow. Only stopping to eat dinner, check in at the hotel, and tell my fiance about this book. That was Todd. and Pam. This is one of the most remarkable books ever. Pam. And let's see, Scott. Scott says, now that my friends and I are closing in on 40, ooh, I'm past that, and have children who mean so much to us, we need to be able to answer the most important question there is. I agree. What happens after this? If for no other reason than to lead our children the right way. Very true. We are all one heartbeat away. That was Scott. And Bart. One Heartbeat Away is done very well and does a fantastic job of explaining who we are and what we're here on Earth for. If only all 6 billion people in the world could read this book. That was Bart. And then last one, which is Rick. Rick says, keep the press running. This book is a must-have, ready to give a person who is searching, that was me, for the most important answer. Where will you be after you leave this planet? Okay, so that is, again, Mark Cahill, One Heartbeat Away. Alrighty, the next book that I have is again by Mark Cahill, only because he's had such great feedback. People are now had been asking him to really share different parts. That's how that book came about. And so this one's another one that he has, several books actually, but this is another one that he has called Reunion. Another very good book. This is actually a novel, and what makes it a novel is that the characters are fictional, but the book itself is filled with facts. It's filled with information on our journey through life and our experiences, some of the encounters that we're going to have, and with that, he shares how these individuals, it's a group of high school young men, and how they are approaching their different challenges and real life challenges, but fictional characters. So excellent book, and it's a great book, I think, for like young people, high school, college age, to really a great book to get them, to help them make some good and wise decisions. So that's Mark Cahill. His website is, or how you can connect with him is www.markcahill, how it's spelled, CAHILL, Mark, and .org. So the next book that I have come across in my life journey, that I again just amazed when I read it and couldn't help but say, you know what, this is such a good book that more people need it. So this particular book is dealing with a gentleman by the name of Dr. Michael H. Yeager and his wife Kathleen Yeager, called Living in the Realm of the Miraculous. And I actually gave this book away to someone. They brought it back to me after they read it, said they loved the book and that they had to purchase their own. And I actually gave it to them because I was thinking that they would keep it, not really expecting it back, but they brought it back, so I was able to give it to someone else. So I thought that was pretty neat. Okay, so in this book he has 127 true stories after he had an encounter. So just a little bit about him again. Michael Yeager had a very distorted, dysfunctional, abusive family background, and it was just really not a healthy home life for him. So at 17, he went away to the military to find some type of consistency or some type of normalcy, I guess. It's a good way to put it. And in that, he discovered that the military wasn't any different. There was some of the same conflicts and problems that he was having at home. They were following him, and he was having them in the military. So he decided to commit suicide. In the process of committing suicide, he had an encounter that really not only changed his life, but are the 127 stories, actually there's more than 127 stories, that he has continual experience, is still experiencing, and he had to write about. So you can reach this gentleman, again, Michael Yeager, at www.5, number 5, fold, FOLD, media, MEDIA.com, Michael, Dr. Michael H. and Kathleen Yeager at Fivefold Ministry to get his book, or you can also, again, you can get it at Amazon. I got his book at Amazon, and I believe the friend of mine who returned the one that I had, the shared one, got this book at Amazon. So really, really great book. Impacted me, inspired me, has caused me to want to make a difference. So, hence again, the reason I am doing this YouTube clip. So, this last book, it's by a lovely young lady. I think she's 16 or 17 years old now here in the United States. Her name is Akiane. Kramarik. This book is not written by her. This book is actually written by her mother. I'm going to try and say her mom's name correctly. It's Wholesale Kramarik, I believe. And Wholesale was an atheist, and her Akiane's dad was an agnostic. And with that upbringing, the young lady started having some experiences. I think she started sharing them, maybe not because I think it was more of a secret, at least that's what I read in the book. It was more something she didn't want to share, but she started sharing with her mother, and her mother started documenting what was coming out. And with what she was sharing, she was also discovering that she had a lot of really amazing gifts that were arriving from her experiences. So with that, her book is called Akiane, Her Life, Her Art, and Her Poetry. So I'm going to read some of the forwards that have been given through this book. Her art is going, I think I just recently read that her art is going for up to and over 100,000 right now. So she's got some really amazing art, and the art that I saw in this particular book, it wasn't nearly as vivid and as just impactful as what I saw online. So I think you'll like going online once I give you, actually her website is www.akiane.com, so you can check her out online as well. Okay, so the forwards. This first one is by ABC World News Tonight. Okay, ABC World News Tonight says, Akiane is a gifted and seasoned artist who is totally focused on her work. It's pretty nice. She is a renowned prodigy in the art world. And that's ABC World News Tonight. Okay, so another one is by Fox Magazine, Fox News. To say that Akiane has extraordinary talent is a gross understatement. She is a young genius and a spiritual young lady with an amazing gift, who is changing the lives of all who have come in contact with her. Again, that's Fox Magazine, Fox News. That's pretty nice. Nothing has prepared us. Sorry, that's Lou Dobbs, CNN, Lou Dobbs. Nothing has prepared us for this 9-year-old who has mastered the art of realistic painting. Lou Dobbs, CNN. And the next one is Michael Lloyd, award-winning music producer and composer. I see Akiane's paintings or read her poetry, and it's very clear to me that God is with us, and He's closely by. So very clear. Again, that's Michael Lloyd, award-winning music producer and composer. And then let's see. Good Morning America, ABC. Her work is absolutely gorgeous. Amazing. Good Morning America, ABC News, and let's see, Oprah Winfrey Show. You are absolutely gifted. Oh, I'm sorry. You are obviously gifted. Can't read my own writing. That's Oprah Winfrey Show. Unbelievable. Craig Ferguson, The Late Late Show. Unbelievable. You are a remarkable young girl. Craig Ferguson, The Late Late Show. And the last one here is by Josh Gordon. You are a wonder. Thank you for touching the world the way you do. Josh Gordon. So you can, again, get Akiane's magazine. You can also purchase her art. Her art is available. Her poetries are available. Her book is available, all at her website. And when you go to it, you'll actually be at her studio. And that's, again, Akiane. You see Akiane, it's www.akiane.com. Akiane. So, with this YouTube clip, my only other thing is that, one, you can make comments below to what I have shared with you today, because I think that these authors, these books are worth everyone reading. And why do I think that they're so valuable is because with the right tools, you can make a decision based on the research, based on the facts, based on the truth, and not just on what you've heard and what you've familiar with, but you can base it on the truth. And the truth, with the truth, you can change your family, you can change your friends, you can change the community, you can change the world. Literally make a difference, make an impact. Be inspired. That's what I'm doing right now, is I've been inspired. Again, you can make such a huge difference by just knowing the truth. Please make comments at the bottom. Everyone, you can make comments. I do want to hear. I do plan to share some more books, because I do have a few more. There's Yeager has a couple more out there that I just like. I'm amazed again. So Yeager, as well as Cahill, he's got some more books that I really love. So I'm telling you, everyone, go for it. Find the facts. Get the truth. Do your research. Thank you.